Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. It is me, Morella. I'm out of drag. I look crazy. This is a mess, period. But today we are going to go in with the Creme Shop. So I was able to get a bunch of goodies from the Creme Shop for one of their giveaways, which they do giveaways all the time. Just go ahead and check them out on Instagram. I'll link them down below. And of course, we're going to get into this. So I was lucky enough to win one of their giveaways. And of course, it was a very cute giveaway, so I was able to win some Hello Kitty goodness. I would like to start off with what I use, which is 91% alcohol. You can get this anywhere, and I honestly just use like any rag. And we're gonna go in and clean the eyebrows. I don't know if this is gonna be interesting to some of you, but we're gonna go in anyway. So I kind of just rub the alcohol on the eyebrows, make sure you don't get it in your eyes. Do it on the hair, wherever you're gonna put glue. This will take away all the oils. One of the first goodies we're gonna go in with is, of course, primer. So I have here the It's About Prime. So this is a great primer. I love it. I have sensitive skin, so this works really well for me. Apply an even layer using your fingertips, brush, or a sponge prior to applying your makeup. Actually, I'm gonna try one side with the primer with the sponge because it says you can do that. And then the other side, I'm just gonna use my fingers. That's honestly what I tend to do. So I just dab it on like the main, oh, that was a lot, but it's okay. So everyone, on the left, we have Andrea, who got me these sponges. Honestly, y'all, I really do like the sponge, and I don't use this often, but it works well. Like using a sponge for your putting on your primer, it works fine. So now we're gonna use my fingers. Already the difference that I am seeing, and this is that when you use your finger, you definitely have more product to move around, versus this side, kind of the sponge absorbs it, but it does kind of put like a nice layer, versus this side's a little thicker. So I guess it's just more preference. And we're gonna use the little sponge holder. I don't know about you, but I use a lot of sponges and they tend to be like everywhere. So this holder is gonna be really handy. I'm gonna keep it literally right in the front so I know where it's at and it's not gonna move. So that was that. It's About Prime Blemish Control Makeup Primer. It says it locks makeup 12 plus hours. I haven't used it for 12 plus hours, but I have used it for about like 8 or 10. It worked really well. So I'm gonna be doing the rest of my eyebrows off camera, and then we'll come back once they're dried. Okay, hi everyone, I am back. So I look crazy, but you know what? Trust the process. We are back. And the other product I wanted to show y'all that I got in the giveaway from the Creme Shop X Hello Kitty line, which I'm very happy about, which is the Plush Spa Headband with the signature Hello Kitty bow. Comes in recyclable packaging, so you can recycle it easily. We are just gonna open it. Y'all, look how cute this is. Oh my God. I'm literally Hello Kitty. Alright, video's done. Thank you for joining me. The look is finished. Here we are. I have the headband on. So first, I usually use my Makeup Forever color stick. So below I will be leaving a link. Well, yeah, a link to where you can get everything. We're just gonna draw the eyebrows on. My fingers, my nubs. Period. So I just line it very simply, and they are not going to turn out perfect. So just go in already thinking about that, and just be okay with that, because you can live with that. So to clean the eyebrows, I like to go in with this. I usually go in with something that's wet and creamy first because it helps for me It helps when you have a really thick dark cream. It helps just kind of move it and slide it off. But then after, I will go in with like 2 other cream products to kind of build up the cream right there. Use this, and this is not a real MAC brush. It's from Santee, but I use this. Whoa, just shut up and continue. I just directly just go under the brow and we clean it. I just do it fast and slick. So this is what basically it will look like. We're just gonna fill this part in so it kind of looks normal. Now it looks normal, but we're just gonna go in, and we have our blender. We will use the blender kind of to fix it up as well to kind of get the product to stick better. But honestly, these brows are crazy, so we have to go on the top and fix it. So they're never going to be even, and I just have to accept that. I will be going in with the Mayron cream stick. I use a white. This is like the clown white. It is the white J41B6. I really like using this. I kind of just add it as another layer because it'll just cover this up. And again, if I want to fix some parts of the makeup, this will do that for me. I know I'm crazy. I add 3 different whites, but don't judge me. But we just put it on the lower half. I will be using Krylon. This is a TV paint stick. These are really, really good. I love to use them for heavier parts on my face. So because my eyebrows are not thick, but you can kind of see them, I put this over to kind of get rid of my eyebrow. I honestly just put it on the palm of my hand, or the back of my hand, whatever it's called. And again, we're gonna go in. It's a little bit of a different white, but I use this because it's very pigmented. And I know this will lock in the makeup and allow me to blend it better. I used to just use the first 2 by themselves. But you know what? Why not add more? This is drag makeup. And so we're gonna just do literally the same thing that I did earlier and just keep blending. We're gonna move on, and we are going to go in with the eyeshadow. So part of the giveaway, I was given 2 palettes. I was given, of course, Sup Witch, which is a great palette if you're kind of doing like, I would say more goth looks and more like witchy looks. I love this palette. I already have practiced with this palette, so the next video will be with this palette. So tune in for the next week when we do a crazy witch look with this palette. Today, we will be going in with the Fruity Smoothie. I really love this palette. Again, I've already tried both of them because I wanted to see what they were gonna do and how they worked. So this is gonna be my second impression. We're just gonna open it, period. So first, of course, it comes with a little plastic film to protect the pigments. So this is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. Again, everything is recyclable, so you could use this, and then once you're done, put it in your recycling bin and help the environment. Once in a while, just like on a regular basis, would be this. It is the Cbd Revival. So this is a nice serum that you can put on your face, and we'll put some on my face right now. It's kind of milky. It has like a milk color, if you can see. So this is the Revival Cbd Serum. I really like using this. This is moisturizing. It's a healing treatment. It's also meant for more of a normal, dry, and sensitive skin. And of course, it does not have any THC. And I picked up some eco tools. So I'm all about the environment. If you don't know that already in this video, well, get used to it, sis. This is a whole new idea where they are coming out with eco tools. So there are eco-friendly bamboo brushes that you're able to use for your makeup, and you don't have to feel any guilt about throwing these away because they will decompose. But I do suggest that if you're gonna throw them away and you're gonna recycle them, recycle the metal and throw this away. We are gonna be going in with the smudger today, and we're gonna go into this palette, we're gonna go into Drizzle, which is the darkest tone right here. I honestly really like Drizzle. It's a really good brown shade. So if you see, I'm just placing it down right here. It will honestly just stay right here. I'm not trying to move it too much. It will be transitioned with other shades, so it will look smoother. But at first you want to do a harsh line because you want to make sure that there is pigment right there at that harsh line. So when you do blend everything, you can see the different colors you're blending. I kind of just do it like this, and we're just gonna keep going. I'll shut up and you'll just keep seeing me press, press, press. So we're gonna go in with Mango, and we're gonna use Mango to kind of just diffuse this color, which was Drizzle, and we're just gonna honestly coat the brush. I honestly just get in there, coat the brush, because it is a pencil brush and it's so thin, the pigment, you really want it to be at the tip of the brush. So you're gonna really want to keep dabbing in there when you keep pressing. So we will just go off this. And again, it does not have to be perfect. It will never be perfect. So get used to that part about makeup, sis. And if you notice, the brush ends up needing more pigment at the tip because I'm honestly just using the tip. So anything on those edges isn't gonna really help me right now, but we will be using that part later. You'll see. But when you're laying it down, you just want to use the tip. You know about the tips, sis. So we're gonna go in with the Eco tool. We are going to be using the blend side, and we will be using this to kind of just blend the two together. And we go in, and then we're gonna go in again with a little bit more drizzle. I literally keep going back and forth to get the perfect blend. Powder, I use a super white Van Nuys powder, and then I honestly just use a simple, again, we are cheap, so we use a Chic brush, which I think this is from Big Lots. They also have really cheap makeup, but make sure you check like the expiration date, because some of these places will buy makeup and still have it on the shelves even though it's been expired. Using this fluffy brush, and I honestly just dab, dab, dab. You kind of want it more on the white pigment that you had on top. You want that to not go away, so what you're doing here is setting the makeup. So we do that, and then we are gonna go back in to clean that up a little bit. And we're going in with that little fluffy brush and kind of just try to smooth it out as best as you can. Okay, so there's that. I've laid it down, and that's basically what I do. I honestly will just now grab a black pigment. I don't know why I have to be honest about it. And we are gonna be using the Sup Witch palette a little bit. I know I said I'm only gonna be using the fruity smoothie, but I wanted to kind of go into this palette real quick because there is a beautiful black here that I used last time for this look, and we're just gonna go in with the pencil. You want to be direct where you're putting it, and so we're literally gonna place it right here underneath the brown. I know, crazy, but I will be cleaning everything up. But I want it to be kind of lower down because it'll help me blend it more. Anyway, dab a little bit of the pigment on, and we're just gonna go in. I personally put the pigment on one side just for this technique. I just put it on one side, and the side that I put the pigment on, which is facing you, I just put it underneath a little bit. It's a little crazy, but we're gonna clean it, and we're gonna add that brown color one more time to kind of define. Okay, so we are gonna be using another product from the dollar store. I told you I am a cheap budget queen. So I use literally the Sassy Cheek or Chick. I don't know if it's Chic, Chick, or whatever. But I use this. They're the makeup remover wipes. These are really sensitive for your eyes. So if you get like the liquid in your eye, don't worry about it, sis. The blue pack is sensitive. We will be using one of these to clean the crease area. The one thing I would say about these is I wish they were just like biodegradable, that's it. But we are here to kind of voice that opinion in the makeup industry. So that's what we're gonna do. We cleaned it off. It looks a little crazy. We're gonna do it like this short today. So you'll see right now. And now we're gonna use our Mayron, our Lucky Mayron. We're gonna use our fake Santee Alley MAC brush. And we are gonna go in and cut the crease. Anyway, we are going to be using the palette again. We're going to go in with the color Pineapple. I use a flat brush, and I'm going to be putting it where the crease is. Okay, yeah, sometimes you can just use like a colored yellow and just do that. But I kind of just like using the pigments that come in the palette, and I use a white. And I just dab in whatever color I want to put in the middle. So we're going to be using Pineapple and just kind of blend it out. So for my eyeliner, I like using e.l.f. This, again, I'm a budget queen, so this is about $5 at my nearest CVS, Walgreens, mostly any drugstore. Again, I'm not sponsored. So we will just, my trick that I use, which was given to me by my first drag mom, is to put the eyeliner all here on that little line here, and then look up. And what that will do is show you where you have to fill in. So I finished the liner off camera. I did the other eye as well. It's a little bit longer, but it's okay. My face isn't fully symmetrical, and we live with that because we are what? Born perfect. But if you want me to show you one day how I cover my eyebrows and how I do my liner, comment below and let me know. But this is basically how I do it. The eyebrows are still wet. This whole area is a little wet. But all of this, where the eyeshadow is, it's dry because of the pigment. So what I'm going to do next is the mug. But we will use some Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5 by The Ordinary brand. This is a really good brand. I like using this right here. Alright, so next what I like to do is use my Krylon stick. So I use two different ones, but one for foundation, one for highlight. I use the FS38. So I like using this more for like to stay foundation. I love using this Maybelline foundation because it's affordable, but also they have a lot of different shades, so don't be afraid to go and try this out. Next I'll be going in with the Krylon TV Paint Stick in color 00. This is dirty, but this is more of a like a yellow white, versus the other one that we used earlier for the eyebrows is a white. So you see how white this one is versus this one's more of like a yellow tone. This allows you to not have such like a, how I would say, such like a hard white on you, so later when you powder it won't look as gray. This is nice because it gives me a little bit of a tone to go with my foundation and with my undertone. Okay, so next I will be using this brush. It literally is just a painting brush. It's meant for paint, and so I figured it'd be really good for cream. Color that kind of yellow white, and we are going to use it to cut. This is the Creme Shop Très Cheek. So this is a cushion blush. It's really, really cute. The packaging is adorable. This is also recyclable. I would honestly just take off the plastic, take them both off so they're separate, and it'll be easier for the facilities to kind of recycle it. So we have here this cute little pink smiley face. Sorry about the ring light, but this pink smiley face, it's really, really cute. It has a plastic film on the top, so you could take that off and it's all protected for you. It has a part for your cushion, so you could just take this off and then pop it open, dab, you know, press in here and grab the pigment, sis. This sponge is really nice because it allows there to be pigment on one side and not transfer to the other on your fingers, so it doesn't, you know, get everywhere. And what we're gonna do is just dab it on my face. Be using the Rebel Rose Wet n Wild brush duo set. I will be using the smaller brush. Actually, we're going to be using the bigger brush for our cheek area. This on the bridge of my nose to kind of cut the nose and create something new and thinner than this huge nose I have. So here we go. This is the Ultra Matte Translucent. Look how cute this is. It says to set, apply with brush or powder puff on top of makeup. To bake, apply with brush or sponge over areas you want to accentuate. This is super cute. It reminds me of one of those calculators back in the day that smelled like chocolate. I loved it, and so this is just a perfect buy. Easy contour kit. Comes with the plastic on top so it protects the shades, but you could take that off, recycle it, and here we go. We have a beautiful highlight and a nice contour. Is my Milani Bronzer. It is the Suntan No. 3 Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. It also has argan oil, and it smells really bomb. It smells like coconut. All right, so we are going to be contouring now. It smells like chocolate. So we are going to be using the dark contour shade, and we're going to go in. We're going to be using the e.l.f. blush. This is the Bite Size Duo Face blush in Pomegranate. I also got another powder, which is the Go Bananas powder. This is a brightening, set, bake, and conceal. So we're gonna do exactly that. Okay, so I just wanna say, y'all, wow, this smells like bananas, but like in a really fucking good way. I am shook right now. I wanna eat these powders. I could care if I breathe them in. That's how good they smell. Morphe palette. It is my go-to eyebrow palette. It has the perfect neutrals and the black is really great. So we go in with this middle color, cap it off. Setting my face now with a spray. It is called the Makeup Fixing Spray with Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil by Makeup Revolution. We're gonna shake it up. It also has a scent, so be careful if you're sensitive to scents, you know, but I really like it. It's really refreshing. It does contain water and then alcohol, but that's what's gonna help your skin kind of deal better with setting the makeup. And what that's gonna help me now with is highlighting my cheeks. So I'm gonna be grabbing that e.l.f. highlight. And then I will also be using two highlights. So I will be using that chocolate highlight down here. We'll go in with it. I love using the Icy Wifey highlight. It has more of a pink tone, so it goes very well with what I'm already using. And we just... setting that little area because we are going to be going in with the palette one more time. That, go in one more time with that Mayron cream to just get a nice color underneath. Going in with the Icy Wifey splash pots. I really like the white one. It's really good. The white, black, the blue I've been using. There's a couple more that I have, and I will be using them for some crazy looks in the future, so you'll see. But we're gonna do something really simple. These are water activated, so I literally just grab my water. Okay, so I did the white liner off camera, and y'all, this is great. Like, it's really simple, easy, it's water activated. I literally use a small single paintbrush that I got at the dollar store. Again, budget queen here. So I use this because it's cheap, it's easy, and it works really well, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna last me a long time. No, we are gonna go in with the Juvia's Palace Scorpio liner. I love this liner. Using the e.l.f. Plumping gloss to kind of just get my lips plumping. Brand I've been working with recently, and this is Ranveer's collection, and I really love this because it's really moisturizing. It has shea butter in it, so it smells bomb and it feels really good. So this is so juicy. I love it. Anyway, this is the look. I will be right back. I'm going to be putting on the lashes. I'm going to be putting on the wig and the outfit. and you'll see the final first look for my channel. I'm really excited. So this is the final look. Very cute. Very mermaid. I love this look. It's really fun. It was unexpected for me to kind of do this look with it, but I really like it. It's cute. This lace front is amazing. Shout out to Showgirl Vanity Wigs. I'll link the wig below so you can go ahead and see. You can do different colors. I usually do blonde, but today I wanted to do some black hair, you know? So I do want to say one thing. I before have never really used the Creme Shop stuff, besides, where's the thing? First product that I bought from the Creme Shop was the mascara, and I'm using it right now. I love using this mascara. It's super easy, it's slick, it's the Whisk Me Away, and it has such beautiful, let's do it against the sparkles. But it has such beautiful little silicone bristles. So it's really, really easy for me because I have small lashes that I need something like that. But this is super affordable. The Creme Shop is doing an amazing job. I would just like to say y'all need to go ahead and buy the stuff that I used today. The Fruity Smoothie palette. This by far is one of my favorite palettes ever because it's travel size. It has all these different colors that I can do, like a pink look, a yellow, a green, a pink, green, yellow look. I recommend this palette to you. If you have never tried the Creme Shop, this is a really safe palette. And when I mean safe, I mean that if you don't really know how to use so many different colors, this is the perfect one for you because there's just so many ideas that you could do. Simple, subtle looks, so many summer looks. So you could just do one color with a simple glitter, or you can go crazy like I did and kind of go all crazy, and that is it. Well, thank you so much for joining me today for my first YouTube video. I know I was all over the place, but I'm learning how to do this, and I would love to hear your good feedback down below, negative critiques. Go ahead down below, and of course all the products that I used today will be down below. So go ahead, like the video, please subscribe, and tune in next week when I do a crazy witch look.